Thanks to Chris and Tiger for inspiring this video. Was David responsible for the creation of the Covenant expedition, and did he do this to further his goals? In saying that David was the creator of the Covenant mission, I am referring to whether or not he influenced its creation. By that I mean, did David somehow contact Weyland-Yutani, giving them information about what he was doing with the alien species that could potentially be the greatest weapons that they could ever hope to control? While David was out in the far reaches of space and convinced them that his studies have been halted and that he needs some fresh meat, so to say, to continue his endeavours. Well, if we choose to say yes, I see that there are a few possible explanations. 1. David could have convinced them that he needed more hands for his work and needed an ample amount of scientists and workers to help him conduct his experiments. However, this is unlikely, as the Covenant was made up of mostly random people that wished to venture into far space and begin new lives. Why would the company not assemble a large group of scientists and assistants instead? 2. David could have somehow fooled them into sending a colony ship by the system he was in, as to allow him to take advantage of the events and seize the ship and its passengers. However, I feel this is unlikely and is much more likely that the company was working with David in a sense. David first informs them of all of his findings, and that inevitably he will run out of hosts to use in his experiments, and that the final product of the Overmorph and Facehuggers will require a human host to further the life cycle in creating the perfect weapon. He and the company plot to send a number of humans past his location, where he can intercept them on their journey. For me, it all seems too coincidental that the Covenant drops out of FTL in order to recharge just as a massive neutrino burst is in the area, and that the ship is very close to a system with David and his sadistic laboratory. So if we go with this theory, then we may choose to believe that David has some sort of engineered planetary weapon that can shoot high energy neutrino bursts into an area of space. However, it is much more likely that this too was planned by him and the company. To have the Covenant go through a relatively dangerous region of space where these events occur regularly. The Covenant is damaged and a signal is then sent to them by David, in the form of the Shaw hologram that Tennessee picks up outside the Covenant while he conducts repairs to the ship. This leads to an eager crew who want to get there and seek refuge from the deadly hazards of space, which will give David all the test subjects he will need for his creatures. This is supported by how prepared David is for their arrival. He is able to swoop in and save the fractured crew from a neomorph attack, successfully bring them back to his home, where he immediately begins convincing Walter of his superiority over humans and inquiring about the ship and crew, and how many crew members they have aboard. This theory may have faults in the fact that David is not sure of their mission intentions nor their numbers, and is greatly surprised when they have around 2,000 people aboard. However, maybe it is not a fault, and that it is simply David playing dumb with them and pretending like this is the first he has heard of their mission, when in reality he is the one responsible for its conception. What do you guys think? Did he create and lure the Covenant to him, or was it just dumb luck that they ended up there? If you have another video suggestion, or you would like to comment something about this video, please leave it down in the comment section down below. And if you want to stay up to date with everything we're doing here on the channel, you can hit the subscribe button, you can go follow me on Twitter, and you can check out the Patreon page if you want to support us further. But that's going to be it for today, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.